It's very relaxing. It's kind of one of those things you can do, you can shut your mind off, and it's like it puts you in your zen, you know, like it's your happy place. You do it and you kind of throw all your worries out the door and you're just like focused on your pasta, especially when we get really busy and we have to come in the morning at 6 a.m. to make pasta and it's like still dark out, and it's just like, it's relaxing. I love it. It just clears your mind. It really like is a great way to start the day. You know, a lot of times you come into a restaurant, you start with problems here and there, but being able to come in the morning before anyone gets in and make pasta, it's the best way to start the day. Il Ritorno has two meanings. First meaning is the return, which talks about how, you know, I'm born and raised here. I left for about 10 years, came back, returned with all this knowledge and all this culture that I've learned, and really that was one of my goals in my career, was to one day move back to St. Pete and show everyone in St. Pete what I've learned, what I've been doing. You know, 10 years ago, St. Pete wasn't even close to what it is now, so to be able to come back, open a restaurant here in my hometown was probably the most incredible thing about opening a restaurant. So the return kind of talks about that, but also to our guests, you know, we're really big in making sure the guest has a great experience no matter what. Like, it happens in restaurants where there's screw-ups, there's mess-ups. Sometimes it's our fault, sometimes it's just, you know, someone didn't like a dish the way it's supposed to be prepared. But we really want people to return. You know, it's one of the things I learned from working at the Ritz-Carlton is most of your guests will actually become loyal guests if you fix a problem. And that's really what we base our service standards behind, is really trying to make sure people return and you know, have a great experience. That everything we do, we're bringing in the best fresh ingredients. We don't, you know, it's not like we have to have local or anything like this. We're sourcing the best ingredients and treating them with the utmost respect, which should present on the plate. You know, we're not throwing a shit ton of flavors in one dish to overpower the main ingredient. We want that main ingredient to speak for itself. So a lot of our dishes are only 4 or 5 ingredients. And you know, quality speaks for itself. Well, one of my favorite that we've always had on the menu, whether it's a different setup, is our charred octopus. Just because there is a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of different steps, and the final product that comes out is just beautiful. I mean, it melts in your mouth, you have a nice flavor, we char it. Probably my favorite dish, one of the dishes that'll never come off the menu. You know, it's tough. I mean, the restaurant's been reopened for 4 weeks. I've lost 22 pounds in 4 weeks from working so much. I've seen my kids probably 3 times in 4 weeks. Like, it's not easy. It's not. It's mentally draining, physically draining. I come in here at 8 in the morning, work till 1 in the morning, you know, sleep if I can, but I'm thinking about all the stuff that went on through the night. It's a stressful career, but to me it's rewarding. I mean, this is what I do, this is what I know, and I enjoy it. Like, I do. I really, it sounds kind of crazy, but working 18 hours, not seeing your kids, like, that's the hardest part, especially with having a family, is not seeing my kids. But overall, I mean, the satisfaction I get from having a good night, everyone loving the food, especially now with the open kitchen, people walking by and telling me how amazing it is. It's like this warm feeling inside that's just like, I'm really proud of not just me, but my team, my wife, my manager, everyone, because it's a collective you know, team here, and we're all here for the same goal, and to see it being accomplished by everyone and everyone putting it all in every day, it's pretty cool.